Hi guys, my name is Ines McKenna.
And I'm Amanda Waitsman.
Thank you for watching our real estate mini chats. We appreciate you. Today we're going to talk about what not to do when buying a house so you can actually buy a house. Amanda, what are some of the worst things buyers have done to get themselves out of their loan on your side?
Well, there's definitely been some horror stories. Luckily, it hasn't happened personally to me. I try to make sure that everyone that uses me for a mortgage knows exactly what not to do so that they don't lose their house. But buy a car, don't do it. Literally, you can lose your house. Just wait until after you close on the house to purchase the car.
You don't want to have a new house and a new car at the same time. It's just bad manners. I'm just kidding. You can after you close on your home, because definitely it is harder to qualify for a mortgage than it is to go down to the Ford dealership, and have them run some numbers off of a soft credit.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't mess with your credit. Don't go furniture shopping. I love furniture, obviously. Hello. But yeah, you don't want to, you can go furniture shopping if you have like a gazillion dollars in the bank. If you're buying it for cash and it's not going to affect your purchase, go furniture shopping. Have at it. But don't go and get a credit card from Furniture Row or Restoration Hardware or any of those places, because that again is going to impact your credit, aka your debt to income ratio, which Amanda will tell you is how you get qualified for your loan.
Definitely, and it makes a huge difference. If you have a car payment, that will affect how much you can qualify for, your max purchase price, and it can be pretty drastic. So definitely save that for later if you can. And one other thing I definitely would recommend not doing is gambling with your down payment or closing costs. If you have it, set it aside. Don't risk putting in the stock market and losing it. Has happened to people as well.
Or into the crypto market.
Yeah.
Just because you can maybe turn it around quickly, it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, no. Keep it safe. Like if you have to, open up a specific account, and that's like your do not touch money.
Yeah.
Until you have to use it in the house, and then you put it into your house, not literally, but and then you can have other funds to go play with. What else do we have? Oh, yes. Don't close your credit cards that you're not using. So if you have like an old Macy's account right here, or an old Victoria's Secret account, also, don't close those while you're qualifying for a loan or in the process of finding a house. That can negatively impact your credit. Tell us how.
And also don't let them close them on you. So if you haven't used a card in a really long time, they can just close it on you. And you don't want that to happen. It'll bring your score down, and that can affect your rates potentially. And it could affect, if it goes down enough, it could affect potentially your ability to get a loan.
Yeah, your credit.
So if you haven't used a credit card in a while, just make a little purchase on it and pay it off, just so that it doesn't get closed on you, because it comes out of nowhere. It happened to one of my clients, and once they close it, it's done.
That actually happened to me, but I wasn't in the process of getting a loan. But there's a credit card that I had with Capital One. I haven't used it in 4 or 5 years, and they were sending me letters. We're going to close your card unless you use it. I was like, okay. But I did not know that it negatively can impact your credit. I'm not trying to buy anything or add anything to my credit, so it didn't matter. But hey, great information to know is don't close out your credit card, and do not allow credit card companies to close out your accounts that you have that you're not using, and do that by just making a small purchase on them. So what else?
Don't change jobs without talking to your lender first. There are very strict rules certain types of income, like commission, for example.
Yes,
I had to
sales
learn this
jobs.
myself the hard
Yep.
way when I was first shopping. I had to wait 2 years. So if it's a commission-based job, we need an average of 2 years. And if it's in the same industry, then it's fine. You know, just an example.
Yeah.
But if it's a different industry, we can't use it. So you have to wait 2 years. I had to wait 2 years. That was
I understand when
not
we
fun.
no
Bought a house for a lot less.
especially for business owners as well. Depending on how you pay yourself, you are going to want to have a nice chat with your mortgage lender about what are your do's and don'ts to prep for your home purchase. Even if you have a home to sell, but it's really important to get all those ducks in a row as you are getting ready to enter the home buying market. So that's a huge one. And if you do get fired, you're probably gonna have to wait a little bit until you replace that income, because without a job, you're not going to qualify for a loan.
Yeah.
That's just
One important thing about self-employed income as well. People get it wrong all the time, but we go off of net. So
Yep.
not gross, so it doesn't matter how much money or how much revenue your company brought in. It's about what you're claiming as your net income. So don't get too crazy with expensing everything off.
That's a funny one, because as someone who's self-employed, we're always trying to maximize our deductions. We're looking for ways, because, you know, why do we want to pay the tax man more than we need to, more than we should? Because, you know, you want to maximize that. But if you are thinking about buying a house, you definitely need to maybe pay a little bit more taxes.
Yeah.
For 1 year or 2, I don't know. Talk to Amanda, she'll let you know, she'll guide you through it. She can look through your past tax returns and kind of give you a game plan. So buying a house isn't just like, woohoo, I'm gonna go buy a house. You actually have to plan for it. And these are some of your what not to do's when you're getting ready to go buy a house. The other thing I wanted to mention is if you have, like, if you're on a budget and you have some like cash, you can't like go spend it and think, oh, I'm getting paid, so I'm gonna make it up. Like, your down payment needs to stay secure. So as we said, like, do not touch account. That's where your down payment goes, so you're not tempted. Don't waste your cash.
Yeah, definitely don't want to lose your earnest money because you can't close.
No, not because of
Spend
idiocy.
too much.
No,
Yeah, so avoidable. Don't do it.
Awesome. Anything else you can think of? What are the not to do's when trying to buy a home?
Large transfers in bank accounts. We'll look at anything over 50% of your income. If it's, you know, a big chunk of change, we're gonna have to figure out where it came from. Could just get messy, and it's just don't do it.
Yeah, your
Talk
uncle.
to me first before you make any large deposits or large transfers through your own accounts or, you know, anything. Just always talk to me first. You know, anything money related or, you know, money in, money out.
She needs to know about it.
Yeah.
She's like your little money guru person when you're buying a house. She's got to know everything that you are going to do. It just slipped my mind. Oh yes. So let's say if your parent or grandma or somebody who really loves you wants to help you out on your home purchase, because you're a first-time homeowner and they're like teaching you what to do. It's awesome. We love that. The big one though is sometimes people say they're helping, but they're not. You can't do any fraudulent stuff either, because that can land you in some hot water. So if they're gonna give you the cash, it has to come with a letter, gift funds, all of that stuff. Everything has to be on the up and up. Don't try to cheat the system. It's not cool. You're gonna waste my time and hers, okay? And yours, obviously.
Definitely risky.
Yes, no. I think those are all the ways that you can get yourself out of a house, or what not to do when buying a house, so you can actually close on a home and be happy. And this also applies for secondary properties as well, so second homes. Anything else? We got nothing else for you.
Yeah. I mean,
Until
that's
next time.
the most important is just the depth, the income, employment. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you.